गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स। हमारी पिछली क्लास में हमने पढ़ा था अबाउट फंगी एंड टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट प्लांट किंगडम, specifically about algae. So let's begin with our class. Now we are studying about classification given by different scientists in the past about plant. Before in 1969, R.H. Whittaker has given the five kingdom classification in which he included plant kingdom as kingdom Plantae. What change in this kingdom is that the organisms which have cell wall were classified into plants including fungi, monera and protista, but later they are separated and only the true plants were included in this kingdom. Fungi, protista and monera were separated from this, and cyanobacteria is no more a algae. It is a part of another kingdom, and the plant kingdom was classified into five groups: algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm and angiosperm. In earlier classification, the morphological characters were mentioned like habit, color of leaf and shape, बट जब बाद में क्लासिफिकेशंस आई तो उनको उनके दूसरे कैरेक्टर्स के साथ भी इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया। लीनियस सिस्टम ने वेजिटेटिव कैरेक्टर्स और एंड्रोशियम कैरेक्टर्स पे ज़्यादा फोकस था, पर इसके साथ प्रॉब्लम क्या थी? द प्रॉब्लम वॉज कि दोनों को इक्वल वेटेज गिवन थी, सेम थी वेजिटेटिव कैरेक्टर्स को और सेम थी सेक्सुअल कैरेक्टर को, जो कि ठीक नहीं था। बाद में जब नेचुरल सिस्टम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन आया तो उन्होंने दोनों चीज़ों पे फोकस किया, एक्सटर्नल और इंटरनल कैरेक्टर्स के ऊपर। इसने उसके अल्ट्रा स्ट्रक्चर यानी कि ज़्यादा डीप में स्ट्रक्चर को स्टडी करना, एनाटॉमी, एम्ब्रियोलॉजी एंड फाइटोकेमिस्ट्री। फाइटोकेमिस्ट्री इज केमिस्ट्री रिलेटेड टू प्लांट। इसमें जो इम्पोर्टेंट रोल था वो था बेंथम एंड हुकर क्लासिफिकेशन सिस्टम का। मॉडर्न क्लासिफिकेशन सिस्टम के अंदर हम पढ़ते हैं फाइलोजेनेटिक क्लासिफिकेशन, विच इज टाइप एन इवोल्यूशनरी relationship between the ancestor to the present generation। और हम इसमें अज्यूम करके चलते हैं जो फाइलम्स हैं या फिर जो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं वो किसी कॉमन एंसेस्टर से बने होंगे। द नंबर टेक्सोनॉमी जो है वो कंप्यूटर बेस्ड एनालिसिस है। सर्टेन कैरेक्टर्स को कुछ नंबर्स दिए जाते हैं और उसके ऊपर प्लस या माइनस का निशान। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम इसको बनाना चाहें, सपोज दिस इज अ कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेबल एंड देयर इज कैरेक्टर A B C D E F G, okay, then there is different organism or you can say genera 1 2 3 4. Whether the character is present, A is present or not. If it is present, it will be signed like this, and if absent, it will be signed like this. Once the character are assigned, the computer will analyze whether the two species are related or not. For example, in this equal weightage were given to all the characters, and in one analysis you can analyze 100 of traits. Cytotaxonomy, it is the cytological or cell based information like number of chromosomes, chromosome structure and chromosome behavior. Chemotaxonomy, chemical constituent of the plant like secondary metabolites, alkaloids, pigments, oil, etc. Basic classification of plant kingdom, basis of classification of plants एंड किंगडम. इसमें हम पढ़ेंगे कि कौन कौन से मेजर कैरेक्टर्स थे जिनके बेस पर हमने ये प्लांट क्लासिफिकेशन की थी. जो है फर्स्ट वन वाज हैबिटेट एंड मॉर्फोलॉजी. इट इज़ ओल्ड सिस्टम और यू कैन से आर्टिफिशियल सिस्टम बेस्ड अपॉन habit, size, shape and color. First one to do this was Aristotle, and later Linnaeus followed this, and they classified plants into herbs, shrubs and tree. Then reproductive structure. Reproduction is stable character. It is not influenced by the environment. Means बाहर से अगर एनवायरनमेंट का कोई इफेक्ट इस पर नहीं पड़ेगा. Based on absence and presence of seed, or either seed are covered or naked. For example, gymnosperm are the plant which have naked seed, and angiosperm are the plants which have seeds under its cover, that means in the fruit. Vascular tissue or body organization. Presence or absence of specialized tissue like xylem and phloem. Non-vascular plants like bryophytes or Phaeophytes. Vascular plants, Pteridophytes, Gymnosperm, Angiosperm. Seed habit, whether they produce seeds or not. If they have seed, they are grouped with in Angiosperm and Gymnosperm, or if they do not have seed, they are classified in Algae, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Algae is also known as Phaeophyte, remember this. And embryo, whether they consist embryo, if embryo is found or not. Just a little diagrammatic representation related to this. Plant kingdom is classified into two things, division: cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams, crypto means fake. It basically means fake or hidden. Fake or hidden marriage, in which the sexual or you can say reproductive organs, sexually reproductive organs are hidden or not clearly visible. In gymnosperm and angiosperm, the sexually reproductive part are in open. Another one is they produce seeds and they do not produce seed, right? If they do not have true roots and stem, they are classified into phylum Algae. If they have some root like or stem shoot like structure, they are classified in Bryophyte. If they have has root, stem and leaves, they are classified into Pteridophytes. Gymnosperm, if they have needle shape, they are called Phaeophyta. If they have proper wide leaf, they are called zincophyte. On the other hand, angiosperm have only one. Further classification, there is this Mangoliphyta. Some general characters of algae. Algae are simple thylakoid autotrophic organism. What do you mean by thylakoid? Thylakoid is basically thallus-like structure, undifferentiated. They have an undifferentiated structure, right? And the like this. Mostly are aquatic. They can also be found over the moist stone soil or wood. They can also form association. Earlier we have studied about the symbiotic relationship between the fungi and algae, and they can also be found on sloth bear. It is a hanging bear on find on the in the forest, which moves very slow. Forms and size, they are highly variable. For example, they are uh, volvox. Volvox is the colonial shape. Olotrix pyrogyra, and they are and they forms massive marine claps. They are large plant body like. Let's see some example. They can reproduce by fragmentation vegetatively. They can form asexual spore like zoospores. They can also form motile zoospore. They can from which they can germinate new plants. Sexual reproduction, fusion of gamete. Can be of three types: isogamy, anisogamy, and oogamy. Isogamous means same. They can either be both non-motile but of same shape. If they are motile, they also be both the male and female gametes should be motile. Like in Olotrix, they are flagellated, or in Spirogyra, they are isogamous and non-flagellated. Unisogamous Eudorina. One gamete should be must be small, other must be in larger size. Un means not isogamete, not same gametes. Oogamy. Oogamy means the female is large in size and male is small, which is motile. Why algae are important for us? Because they fix most of the carbon and produce carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. About 50% of total global carbon dioxide fixation is done by the algae only. They release oxygen into the aquatic life system. They have roles in food chain. They are also part of a food. They are primary producers, so they provide food to all the others marine creatures, aquatic creatures. They are edible as I mentioned before. Porifera, laminara, sergam, so they are eaten in different countries. About 70 marine species are used in food, commercial products. Hydrochloride means they are also used as water holding substance. Algae from brown algae, cargin from red algae, agar agar. It is used as used in the microcultures, microbial culture, and ice cream, jellies, etc. Protein are algae are protein rich. Chlorella, example, rich in protein, and they are also used as a food supplement even by the astronaut. Although it is very costly, but it is a great food to have. Classification of algae. The algae are classified into three groups based upon their pigmentation. Chlorophyceae have Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae. सबसे पहले बात करेंगे क्लोरोफाइसी के अंदर. क्लोरोफाइसी कैसा है? As we remember the chlorophyll shows the color green. You can remember by this, and they can be of three types. Either they can be unicellular, colonial, or filamentous. Means example of unicellular is Clydomonas. It is basically like this with single cell with two flagella. Clydomonas. Colonial volvox. Filamentous Pyrogyra. The shape of chloroplast can be described plate-like, reticulated, cup-shaped, or spiral ribbon. They can store their food in pyrenoids, which are protein plus starch located in the chloroplast. Some of the species also store oil droplets. The cell wall the cell wall of this are of two layers. The inner layer is made up of cellulose and the outer layer is made up of this pectose. Due to the presence of cellulose layer, they are very hard, and both layer provide a certain level of flexibility. Reproduction. They can reproduce by fragmentation. Suppose this is a fragment. If this divides into this, each fragment then can produce a new organism. Asexual by flagellated zoospore. This is a zoosporangia, which contains zoospore. Sexual, very well, maybe present or not. If present, they can be also three types: isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous, as we have discussed before. The examples of Clydomonas: Volvox, Urotrix, Spirogyra, and Cara. It is unicellular, Volvox colonial. Let's see the example of colonial. Here you can see this is the colony of Volvox. These are connected with cytoplasmic bridges. Here you can see connection, and within the this colony there are some smaller sphere. You can see these are daughter colony. There is another example. This is of Eulotrix. Mm, Another example is Spirogyra. Spirogyra is like this, but their cytoplasm, no sorry, chloroplast are like ribbon shape, which are like this inside the cell. Now we come to the Phaeophyceae. Phaeophyceae are also known as brown algae. They are also found in mainly marine habitat. They are filamentous or make a huge clap up to the 100 meters. Their pigmentation A and the chlorophyll A and C. Other than that, the carotenoid and xanthophyll are also present. Brown color is due to the another pigment, which is a type of xanthophyll pigment, fucoxanthine. स्टोरेज जो है वो दो कॉम्प्लेक्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स के अंदर हो सकती है, लेमिनेरिन और मैनिटोल. सेल स्ट्रक्चर है कैसा होता है, सेलुलोज तो होता ही है इनर साइड में, आउटर साइड में होता है एल्जीन. प्रोटोप्लास्ट प्लास्टिड न्यूक्लियस सेंट्री लोकेटेड, vacuole is present. The body is divided somewhat like in three part: hold fast, stripe and phone, and like this. This lower part is hold fast, this is stripe, and this is front. Reproduction by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction can be done by biflagellated zoospore. They are of pear-shaped naspati. Two unequal lateral flagella. In sexual reproduction, they can be of all three types: isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous. Fertilization in, yes, for fertilization they need water. If there is no water, fertilization cannot occur, because to swim there has to be a liquid. Gametes are also pear-shaped. Two unequal flagellas are present. Here you can see examples of different type of brown algae. First one is laminaria. This one is Laminaria. This is Fucus. And the last one is Tuta. Here you can see all are divided into three parts: holdfast, stipe, and frond. The frond can be of different type depending upon the species. The holdfast attach the fungi to the base or and it connects. The stripe is between these, which connects the frond and the holdfast. After this there comes Rhodophyceae, रेड एल्गी. पिगमेंट कैसे हैं इसमें? आर फाइकोरिथ्रिन. हैबिटेट मोस्टली मरीन होते हैं, वार्मर रीजन्स में पाए जाते हैं, कहीं भी हो सकते हैं, ऊपर के रीजन्स में भी और डीप ओशन में. क्यों? क्योंकि ये ज़्यादा वेयर लाइट ये वहाँ भी पाए जा सकते हैं जहाँ पर लाइट की पेनिट्रेशन कम है. ज़्यादातर मल्टीसेलुलर है. कॉम्प्लेक्स बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज कंपेयर टू प्रीवियस टू. फूड जो स्टोर करते हैं इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ फ्लोरिडीन स्टार्च, केमिकली सिमिलर टू द ग्लाइकोजन विच इज स्टोर इन एनिमल एंड अमाइलोपेक्टिन. रिप्रोडक्शन कैसा होगा? वेजिटेटिव रिप्रोडक्शन फ्रेगमेंटेशन के थ्रू, एसेक्सुअल, नॉन मोटाइल स्पोर्स के थ्रू. सेक्सुअल है, नॉन मोटाइल गैमेट्स होंगे या फिर oogamous के थ्रू भी हो सकता है. सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इंक्लूड करता है कॉम्प्लेक्स पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन डेवलपमेंट, जैसे कि एम्ब्रियो का बनना या फिर जाइगोट का बनना. एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जो इकोनॉमिकली इम्पॉर्टेंट है: पॉलिसिफोनिया पोरिफेरा, जेलिडियम. पॉलिसिफोनिया इसकी जो लाइफ साइकिल है काफ़ी कॉम्प्लेक्स है. रिप्रोडक्शन इसकी स्टडी जो की जाती है रिप्रोडक्शन के लिए की जाती है. पोरफायरा ये एडिबल सीवीड है, इसको खाया जाता है, नोरी नाम से भी जाना जाता है. जेलिडियम अगार सोर्स जो कि लैब में कल्चर्स के लिए यूज़ होता है. गैरसिलेरिया ये जो है फूड्स के अंदर जेली फूड, जेली फूड बनाने के लिए यूज़ होता है. This is an example of and this is Polysphonia. As you can see in Polysphonia, a stem-like structure is present. Also, there are branches which are connected to the main axis. With this, our discussion on the algae kingdom is over. In our next class, we will be discussing about kingdom Bryophytes and Pteridophytes. Thank you for listening. Hope we will see you soon.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such video.